EUHOMY's in the house with their car refrigerator on their Black Friday. How cool is that? And if you put food or drinks in your mouth, you need this bad boy right here, because this thing right here has multiple power options, and we're talking a 12 volt, 24 volt, a 110, 220 setup, and this year's optional battery powered. How cool is that? So it doesn't matter if you're in the truck, if you're on the job site, if the power goes out, if you're going on a family picnic, it does not matter. As long as you got one of those 5 power sources, this bad boy will start from a 68 down to 32 degrees in 15 minutes, I'm saying. And this bad boy will drop down to a -4 degrees. So it doesn't matter if you want to use this as a cooler or if you want to use it as a freezer. But we're talking many man drinks, and look at that. There's all kind of depth in that. So you got this partition in the center that you can take out. So it doesn't matter if you want to set this up to run your veggies or if you want to run your little shrimpies. You know, it does not matter. This thing right here will cool anywhere from 68 all the way down to -4 degrees. My favorite thing about this is the well-insulated body on it. And I tested this by filling it full of water bottles, froze it, and then unplugged it, set it out in the garage for 5 days straight in a 95-degree plus temperatures, and it got pretty hot in this garage. But hey, at the end of the 5th day, I came out and there was still ice in those water bottles. So that told me it will maintain that temperature for quite some time there. So this is one sweet setup. No matter if you are on the road, if you're camping, you know, you can pre-chill it on your pre-trip and then you can ride it out. But this thing is well insulated. So what you'll get is the energy efficient guide here. 26 is what it's rated for the year. You get an instructions manual. You get a carrying box here that has all the goodies as far as connecting it to power sources. But you got a couple different options. But this one right here is the CFJ30. So we're talking almost 25 pounds, 24 by 14.5 by 18 inches. Pretty comfortable unit here. But this is one that we definitely approve. And it's very quiet. And we're talking 45 watts of consumption here. So this is one sweet setup. But with the Black Friday, hey, this is the time to pick one up. And if you don't need one right away, hey, if you know of a friend or family member or loved one that needs a good Christmas present, this right here, they will not complain. Imagine having somewhere that you can put your ice and your snacks on the road and not worrying about soggy sandwiches. And here's the other thing, when the power goes out, it's a great alternative to be able to go out and take your meats and the valuable items, put it in the car, keep it cool. Hey, this right there can save you a lot of money in the long run. But check it out with Black Friday. This is the time to move forward. And if you want the optional battery, that'll be in the card as well. But this right here is optional. You talk about the optional battery this year. It has a compartment built in on the top of it. So you just plug the battery in directly here. And you have a 5 volt, 1.5 amp charging port, USB-A. So this is a pretty sweet setup. But hey, if you don't need the battery option, now you have a dry pocket that when you're taking it to the beach and so forth, hey, this is a pretty sweet setup here. But optional battery powered. But it does come with those other 4 12 volt, 24, 110, and 220. Check it out for Black Friday. You will not be disappointed.